You're listening to AI Theatre, your number one destination for dramas where the script is completely generated by artificial intelligence. Thank you.
Dylan Reed is sitting in front of the microphone, speaking in a smooth and confident voice as he introduces the next song.
Good evening, Sydney, Dylan said, his voice filling the airwaves. This is Dylan Reed, bringing you the hottest hits and the latest news from the music world. Up next, we've got a brand new single from the Doo-Wop Dreamers, the hottest band in town. So sit back, relax, and let the music take you away.
As the song begins to play, Dylan leans back in his chair, a satisfied smile on his face. He's the king of the radio, and he knows it. Suddenly, the Doo-Wop Dreamers enter, looking excited and eager. "Hey, Dylan," Frankie exclaimed, grinning from ear to ear. "We've got some great news." Dylan raised an eyebrow, looking unimpressed. "Oh, really? Do tell. But it better not be that wiggly wombat nonsense again." Frankie cut him off. No, we've made something better. We've just finished writing a new song," Johnny said, his eyes shining with excitement, "and we think it's going to be a hit." Susie nodded, her voice filled with enthusiasm. "It's got a catchy beat, and the lyrics are really fun. We can't wait for you to hear it." Dylan leaned back in his chair, looking sceptical. "Well, why don't you play it for me live here in the studio? Let's hear it. But it better be good, or I'll have to give you a piece of my mind." The band members exchanged nervous glances and began to set up their instruments. As they started to play their new song, the music filled the studio, and Dylan listened intently, making facial expressions that showed how disgusted he was. When the song ended, he sat back, a thoughtful expression on his face. "Well, what do you think?" Bobby asked, eager for Dylan's approval. Dylan's expression turned sour, and he began to yell at the band members, berating them for their lack of talent. "This is awful. This is the worst thing I've ever heard. No wonder you've had no success before I got rid of Mr. Black," he shouted, his voice loud and angry. "You call this music? It's garbage. I can't believe I wasted my time listening to this," he continued, his voice growing louder with each word. "You should be ashamed of yourself for even thinking this was good enough to play on the radio." The band members looked at one another, then back at Dylan, shocked by his outburst. "What do you mean you got rid of Mr. Black?" Frankie asked, his voice filled with suspicion. Dylan's face paled as he realised his mistake. He had let slip a secret that he'd been keeping from the band members. The scene ends on a cliffhanger, leaving the audience wondering what will happen next. Tune in next time for the next episode of the Doo-Wop Dreamers to find out what happens next.